Hello everyone and welcome to the Voskhers Peel Region's Volunteer Recognition Awards by Volunteer MBC. It's so great to have you here. You know, in a regular year, we would probably with about 500, 600 people in a beautiful banquet hall celebrating our wonderful volunteers in the region of Peel. But because of the health situation, we're not able to do that. This has become our best friend, the new norm. I just hope, and we all hope, that you are all keeping safe. You and your families and your peers are keeping safe and healthy during this crazy global health crisis. We still didn't want the year to go without recognizing our wonderful volunteers. So here we are doing the Voskhers virtually. It's so good to be here. My name is Jake Dheer, and I am delighted to be your host this evening. Every year at the Voskhers, some amazing individuals and groups of volunteers are nominated in 14 award categories, and this edition is absolutely no exception. Congratulating them and thanking you for cheering them on will be the generous award sponsors and presenters, of course. On behalf of Volunteer MBC, we have our board president, Jim Huether, who will bring his greetings as well as our executive director, the amazing Carine Strong. We also have Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Julie Payette, our Governor General of Canada. The Premier of Ontario, the Honourable Doug Ford, will be with us as well, along with our mayors of the great municipalities of Brampton, Mississauga, and Caledon. We have Mayor Bonnie Crombie, Mayor Patrick Brown, and Mayor Alan Thompson in the house. Also, I hope you're just as excited as I am to see the artists performing for us all tonight. So there's going to be a lot of award celebrations, a lot of presentations, and a lot of entertainment, all in a virtual way at the Voskhers 2020. We have jazz duo Stacey and Ross McIntyre, singer Janiah Hines Brown. We have spoken word artist Harjot Atwal, national anthem vocalist Naomi MacDonald, who will also be performing with the beloved instrumental group Young Legends of Pan. Now, before we begin the actual celebrations, let us honor and pay respects to the ancestors and our elders of this land that we gather on and the proud country we live in.
We would like to begin by acknowledging that the land on which we gather, that we know as Peel, and on which Volunteer MBC operates, is part of the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit. For thousands of years, Indigenous peoples inhabited and cared for this land. In particular, we acknowledge the territory of the Anishinaabe, Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and Ojibwe Chippewa peoples, the land that is home to the Métis, and most recently, the territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, who are direct descendants of the Mississaugas of the Credit. We are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land, and by doing so, give our respect to its first inhabitants.
O Canada, terre des nos aïeux, ton foi essaie des fleurs en garrière. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Et ta valeur, deux fois trompée, protégera nos fois et c'est nos doigts. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Today we honor volunteers for their exceptional contribution to our vibrant community, recognizing the efforts they make throughout the Peel region. In addition, this amazing event supports Volunteer MBC, a registered charity and the proud organizer of tonight's celebration, by raising funds that allow it to increase the volunteer capacity for nonprofit organizations and to positively impact the lives of thousands of residents in Mississauga, Brampton, and Caledon. In support of Volunteer MBC's youth programming, StepUp bonus cards have been made available for purchase, with one StepUp bonus card holder being randomly selected and announced on Volunteer MBC's website on the event page, as well as its Twitter and Facebook accounts at the end of our awards ceremony to receive, are you ready for this? A new 55-inch smart TV. It's not just a TV, it's a smart TV, and it's 55 inches. That's exceptional. As our event partner, Scotiabank will match the fundraising efforts up to $3,000. All donations will go to support Volunteer MBC's programs and services. So please do give generously in any capacity that you are able to. Now, here to thank you all for joining Peel Region's top volunteer recognition event and your continued support along the years is my dear friend, the Executive Director of Volunteer MBC. Please welcome Carine Strong.
Thank you so much, Jake, for being our wonderful MC again this evening, for being such a good friend of Volunteer MBC throughout the years, and for doing everything that you do for the community. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us tonight at the Oscars, the annual Volunteer Recognition Award event, which has now reached the decade milestone. Volunteer MBC is Peel Region's volunteer center celebrating 12 years of fueling purposeful connections between people to address the most pressing social issues in our community. I wanted to congratulate all the nominees. Thank you for everything that you do to make your community a more caring, healthier, and safer place to live. At some point in our lives, or that of our loved ones around us, we will be touched by the caring hands of a volunteer. The reality is that volunteering is at the core of being human. No one can make it through life without someone else's help. My dad, my volunteer hero, always said, "Time is such a precious commodity. Use it wisely." And he always encouraged me to take good care of people because we only get to do this once. We absolutely have full control over our time, and we all chose to make volunteering a priority in our lives, and we are better people for it. I have beaten breast cancer twice, and volunteering, that immense feeling I get when helping others, has been that one constant in my life that has gotten me through those really challenging times. I still look at my dad's watch every single morning to remind me of how precious our time here is and how important it is to give back. Thank you for giving your precious time. Please help us to make volunteering contagious and spread that kindness across our community. This year, thanks to our generous supporters, we have turned the Oscars into a very special virtual award celebration and ceremony to make sure that we can still recognize the incredible volunteers who gave so much of their time to make a difference in the Peel community last year. On behalf of Volunteer MBC and staff, board directors, volunteers, our guest artists, and of course the event sponsors, a huge thank you for spending the evening with us. Relax, enjoy, sit back, and please stay in touch.
Well, thank you very much, Carine. And now it is time to recognize the outstanding volunteers in our award presentation. Earlier this year, Volunteer MBC invited its 200-member organizations to nominate an outstanding person in each of the volunteer award categories. To do this, the organization had to answer questions about the volunteers' passion, their leadership, contribution, impact, and much more. Once the nomination period closed, their responses were given for judging to a committee comprised of great leaders from this sector who volunteered their time to evaluate every nomination. A big thank you to this year's judging committee. The Helping Hands Award series recognizes the unsung heroes who give a lot of their time, their passion, and their dedication to this community. There are many volunteers deserving of this recognition from all municipalities in Peel, so we give one award for each. Here to present the Helping Hands Awards are Rohit Mehta for Brampton, Ian Kittle for Caledon, and David Graves for Mississauga.
Thank you, Jake. My company, Do Good Fundraising Solutions, is proud to be a returning sponsor and presenter of the Helping Hands Award for Brampton. The vibrancy of our city's ever-growing community is significantly impacted by the daily volunteer work of amazing individuals, too many to name here. This year's nominees for this category are and the V Oscar goes to Dick Winter. Congratulations.
Retired, I thought I've got to put something back in the community. We've enjoyed a good life in Brampton and Bramley. Our kids grew up, and I thought now is time to put something back into it. So my wife and I joined the hospital as volunteers in Peel Memorial. She went on to do 32 years there. Later on, I found out Habitat for Canada was moving into Brampton. And that sounded like a good fit to me, because my philosophy is don't give somebody a fish, give them a fishing rod, teach them to fish, give them a hand up, and I think Habitat was a good fit for that. So I started in their builds. I worked for quite a few years building. Then I thought I'm getting a little old for walking around scaffolding, so I moved to the restore, and that was a lot of fun. But then I got an invite to come to the National Warehouse to sort of do quality control, which I love because it's tinkering, fixing things and checking them. But the idea was to get something to go out that works. Don't ship it halfway across Canada and find it doesn't work. And I was told last year we had enough money raised in our little group to build a home. And that to me was worthwhile. It's giving somebody a hand up. And everybody should do a little volunteering. When you're finished, you'll walk a little taller.
I'm honoured to present the Helping Hands Award for Caledon on behalf of the sponsor, the Rotary Club of Palgrave. This goes to our local community's most dedicated individuals who have given it many, many hours of volunteer work, sharing their invaluable expertise, skill set and knowledge. Here are Caledon's nominees for the Helping Hands Award. And the V Oscar goes to Sherilyn Roman. Congratulations.
Thank you for this honor. It was a surprise and it's very much appreciated. I'd like to thank and acknowledge the Caledon Parent Child Center for the nomination. It was really kind of you to put my name forward for this award. Congratulations as well to all my fellow nominees. It's an honor to be included amongst a group of people doing such great work in our community. And while I'm at it, thanks to the team at Volunteer MBC for coordinating this special night. I volunteer because I think it's important that if we all give back in some small way, while we may not be able to change the world, we might have an impact locally and maybe the people that we serve might go on to have an impact on the world in a bigger way. Together, I think every individual really can make a difference. So I hope by volunteering with several organizations in our community that I'm setting an example for my children, showing them that we all have a responsibility to take action where and however we can. Thank you again to the Caledon Parent-Child Centre for the nomination. I'm very grateful, and I hope everyone enjoys this special evening.
The Rotary Club of Mississauga is proud to sponsor the Helping Hands Award again this year, a mere token of appreciation for our local volunteers who've demonstrated commitment and passion for helping others in times of need. It is people like these that the world craves for. They are the ones who help restore faith in humanity every single day through long hours of tireless care and support for strangers that become like family to them. They truly are part of the essence that binds communities together. The nominees are and the V Oscar goes to Samantha Cottrell. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Samantha Cottrell, and I want to thank Spectra Helpline for nominating me for this award. Volunteering with Spectra has been such a great experience, especially because my supervisor Kathy and the other volunteers that I've had the pleasure of working with have been so supportive and kind. Being a responder on a helpline has helped me grow. It's helped me become better able to support my friends and family, and it's made me learn a lot about the different struggles that individuals face. While it's sometimes hard to hear people's stories, I know I'm making a difference by giving them the opportunity to talk to someone and get some support. Volunteering is often the highlight of my week, and it's a lucky coincidence that the thing that brings me joy is something that's also making a difference in the lives of others.
Good evening, I'm Patrick Brown, Mayor of the City of Brampton. I'm so pleased to be bringing you this greeting message at tonight's Volunteer MBC Virtual V Oscars. With all that has been going on in the world of COVID, I'm so incredibly proud of our community and how people have been handling the pandemic. By staying at home and staying safe, this is an incredible collaborative effort. During the pandemic, there were many people and organizations who stepped up to help those in need. These were regular people who volunteered to make a difference. They sacrificed their time for the good of the community. Volunteers like yourself who stepped up to help when it was needed, who gave their time and effort. Society wouldn't be able to function fully without the work of selfless volunteers who rise to the occasion, especially during moments of adversity like we've seen. I want to thank and congratulate the volunteer nominees for their work in the community. I'd also like to let the community know that if you're looking for someone to lend a helping hand, please reach out to Carine or anyone at Volunteer MBC. I know they're always looking for new volunteers, and it's an incredible organization to be involved with. I wish to congratulate the dedication of Carine Strong, who has led Volunteer MBC and helped connect volunteers to projects and work done in the community. You have been a pillar in the community. I just want to say on behalf of the City of Brampton, thank you.
So I slipped off
What a beautiful voice, a rising star in our nation. Thank you very much, Janiah. Thank you for being a part of today's celebrations. You are so special. Presenting the next 4 awards are Jane Scognamillo, Sandeep Aujla, and Volunteer MBC's very own Jim Huether and Shaminda Pereira.
As immigrants ourselves to Canada over 15 years ago, the Scognamillo family recognises the importance and the value of volunteering in your new community. Therefore, we're delighted to present the Newcomer Gem Award to an individual who moved to Canada less than 3 years ago, who promotes volunteerism and has set a positive example of how newcomers can use their volunteering contributions to help define the path of their life in their new community. Here are the nominees for the Newcomer Gem Award. Thank you to all the nominees for your vital service to others. But the winner of the Newcomer Gem Award VOSCA is Trinity Nadumane. Congratulations, Trinity.
Thank you, Volunteer MBC, for nominating me for this award. It's an honor to be nominated and to be among my fellow nominees. Volunteering for me is an opportunity to contribute my time, energy and skills for those to whom it makes a positive difference in a meaningful way. It's a pleasure to have been contributing at Volunteer MBC since 2018. This couldn't have been possible without the support and encouragement of my friends at Volunteer MBC. And today, you have all made me feel even more special. Wish you many more years of connecting people and making friends for life. And once again, thank you all.
I'm so happy to present and support the Leader of Tomorrow Award. This award recognizes young people with incredible potential. They lead by example by making significant contributions to their teams and to their communities. Not only that, they also help mentor other peers, and they do so through their support and advocacy of the volunteer sector. It is my pleasure to present to you the nominees for the Leader of Tomorrow Award. And the Oscar goes to Yasmin Dini. Congratulations, Yasmin.
Hi, my name is Yasmin Dini, and for the past 4 years, I've had the awesome privilege of volunteering with Peel Gems, also known as Peel Girls Empowerment Movement, serving young women, girls, and gender non-conforming folks on a variety of issues. And I've had the extreme pleasure of planning and implementing a lot of events around gaps that we recognize in our community. And I have to say that I'm extremely honored to be nominated alongside all these wonderful individuals who are doing great work here in the Peel region, serving in many capacities a lot of the other vulnerable populations that we have here. And I do also want to give a thanks to Peel Gems for nominating me. I think the work that we do as a community is really worthwhile, and for me it's most meaningful to see what kind of difference I can make day in and day out. So thank you.
Hello, everyone. One of the most uplifting experiences in life, both at the individual and collective level, is family volunteering. When one or more persons in a household or extended family, sometimes from different generations, choose to volunteer together. As a lifetime volunteer myself, very passionate and thankful about involving family in helping to improve the lives of others, the Family Volunteer Award is very close to my heart, as it inspires that unified sense of purpose that brings our community and environment together. Nominated for the Family Volunteer Award, here are the most remarkable family members gathered in the spirit of caring to volunteer with a community service organization in Peel. And the winners are the Alibi family. Congratulations.
Hi, we are the Alabi's family.
Hi. We want to thank the Volunteer MBC organization for giving us this unique award today. My dad always tells me and my brother that we should always use our skill and assets to be able to serve the community in different ways, in whatever ways we can. Please, let's keep the wheels of volunteering rolling.
And let's keep making Canada great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Volunteer MBC offers a special learning series called Youth Lead,
which stands for Youth Leadership Education and Development. It has been designed to help youth groups develop their best skills and leadership in practice and apply them to real community needs. The following youth groups in Peel have made a tremendous impact on their community with their innovation, energy, and leadership.
The nominees for the Youth Lead by Example Award are
And the V Oscars goes to
Caledon Hawks.
Congratulations, you rock.
Oscars, just letting you know that the Young Legends of Pan is on Instagram and Twitter. For any inquiries, feel free to email us as well.
Thanks for watching!
My name is Benjamin Daniel.
Naomi!
And we are the Young Legends of Pan!
Wow, was that not fabulous? Thank you very much, Young Legends of Pan. You know, it's great to see siblings working together and loving it. Awesome work. Another great award given to each municipality is the Employee Volunteer Engagement Award series, dedicated to the companies that encourage their staff to get involved in community-focused volunteer initiatives. Presenting the Caledon Award in this category is none other than the town's mayor. And I got to tell you that this is an amazing mayor. He really cares about Volunteer MBC and really engages with the organization and provides great support to the volunteers. And I really want to make a special mention of this great, wonderful leader, and that is the mayor of Caledon, His Worship Mayor Alan Thompson, followed by Brent Voisy of Oasis, presenting the same award for Mississauga, and then respectively, our former board president, Arno Illick. He'll be presenting for Brampton.
Thank you very much, Jake Dheer. And Jake, thank you for so much you do for us. It's always a pleasure to be back here celebrating the most prominent figures in the voluntary sector and the region of Peel in general, but of course, Caledon in particular. Life has been very challenging. A lot of times we think our volunteers are so far away from us, but those true heroes have been so close to us, and 2020 COVID crisis is really showing that. They often go unnoticed, they work very extremely hard, they're there to make a big benefit to their community and not expect anything in return. Many of them work alone, and others work in teams. The recipient for the Employee Volunteer Engagement Award for Caledon, I'm proudly sponsoring tonight, is a team of corporate employees who actively love their community and also being nominated by the Services of Housing in the province, which we know as SHIP, Peace Ranch. So let's get the envelope open and let's see who the winner is. The Employee Volunteer Engagement Award, Caledon, goes to Rico, Canada. Welcome, congratulations everybody.
It is an honor to sponsor and present this prestigious award to a community-conscious business that makes Mississauga proud. Nominated by Save a Food Bank, this group of employees has been involved in exemplary volunteer initiatives that have directly impacted one or more community service organizations. Without further ado, here's the nominee and recipient of the Employee Volunteer Engagement Award for Mississauga. And the 2019 Employee Volunteer Engagement Award, Mississauga, goes to the Gap Store. Congratulations.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt. I'm representing the team here at Gap Heartland. We're so excited to be nominated, and we want to take a moment to thank all our fellow nominees for all of the hard work that they've been doing. We also want to give a shout out to Save a Food Bank, who've been doing some really phenomenal work in their communities. We're so lucky to have them. I encourage everyone here to check out their website and volunteer your time once it's safe to do so. They're a fantastic team and you won't regret it. We at Gap Heartland believe that when you take care of your community will take care of you. To us, volunteering means giving back to your community, bringing people together, and offering assistance to those in need. Volunteer work is vital, especially during these unprecedented times. Those of us at Gap Heartland would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Stay safe, stay charitable. Thank you.
Good evening. Nominated by Volunteer MBC for the Employee Volunteer Engagement Award in Brampton is a well-deserving group of employees from a business well known not just for essential services they provide at high standards, but also for supporting their staff involvement in significant volunteer activities and events in our city. With proven model voluntary involvement, commitment to corporate social responsibility, the recipient of our Employee Volunteer Engagement Award for Brampton is... Go ahead, no. Scotiabank, Bramalea City Centre, congratulations.
Mayor Bonnie Crombie here, sending my best wishes to everyone at Volunteer MBC as you celebrate the V Oscars. Congratulations to all the volunteers who are nominated tonight for your outstanding work in the community. Volunteer MBC has been the go-to organization for anyone looking to lend a helping hand during these challenging times. The compassion, generosity, and dedication Mississauga volunteers have shown over the course of this pandemic is truly remarkable. From delivering groceries to donating time on the front lines or participating in your Mask Marvels program. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed, and you've made a big impact in our community. Your services will continue to be vital as people begin to heal and recover from this pandemic. If you're interested in volunteering, please visit volunteermbc.org to be connected to roles that best suit you. Once again, I'd like to send my deepest gratitude and thanks to all the volunteers in our community. Good luck on the awards tonight, and in the meantime, stay healthy and stay safe.
Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure, or just a moment's pleasure? Can I believe the magic in your sighs? Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight with words unspoken, you say that I'm the only one. But will my heart be broken when the night meets the morning sun? I'd like to know that your love is a love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow?
The ever lovable jazz duo Stacey and Ross McIntyre. Wow, that was very, very special. Folks, a little known secret, Stacey has her own baking company called Stacey Cakes, and I'm telling you, they are exceptional. If we were at a gala, if we were at an event and a banquet hall, she'd be baking our Oscar cookies. But we're not there, but hopefully next year, God willing, we'll be able to do that. But thank you again to Stacey and to Ross McIntyre. You guys are truly exceptional for being a part of today's celebrations. And yes, we will still love you tomorrow. We always will. This final round of prestigious awards by Volunteer MBC is presented by Perveen Duper, Jeff Welsh, Craig Ross, and Carine Strong on behalf of another wonderful leader, a philanthropist, and just a tremendous person, Lois Rice.
Good evening. My name is Perveen Duper, and my friend over here, Goldie, CP30 was busy shooting the next Star Wars movie, so Goldie is joining me today. We're both here from BTI Brand Innovations. Beside every great volunteer is an amazing volunteer manager or coordinator who demonstrates excellence and innovation and leadership. Such a role develops and supports relevant volunteer opportunities that directly reflect and impact the mission of the organization. A key aspect of Volunteer MBC's work is supporting volunteer leaders in their work by providing them the tools, training, and recognition they need to grow, whether as volunteers themselves or as staff members at community service organizations. This is the one reason why Goldie and I, including the BTI Brand Innovations team, deeply appreciate Volunteer MBC and is proud to be a returning sponsor of the Leader in Volunteer Engagement Award. Here are the nominees. Goldie, are you ready to open the envelope here? I guess your arms are a little busy. You can't get them up. I'll take care of it for you. Let's see. All right. And a 2019 Leader in Volunteer Engagement Award goes to Daryl Morrison. Congratulations, Daryl.
Why I've been in volunteering. I had the amazing opportunity to join Habitat for Humanity approximately 17 years ago. From day one, there was volunteers already within this organization. They are still with me today, helping out, help us help others. Truly amazing. There's so many different type of volunteers, school related, court appointed, a true volunteer giving up their time, but they all are needed within our organization. We would not be where we are today without any volunteers. So for all those volunteers watching this, thank you very, very much for your time, again, for us helping others. Thank you.
This evening we honor the memory of John Huether, whose 2007 report, Reviewing Volunteerism, laid the groundwork for the creation of tonight's host organization, Volunteer MBC. The John Huether Award for Volunteering Excellence is presented to an individual who has demonstrated exemplary commitment to the volunteer sector through the sharing of their expertise, skill set, and knowledge. This person shows exceptional leadership with one or more organizations and is a big contributor to their team and their community. Here are the nominees for the John Huether Award for Volunteering Excellence. And the V Oscar goes to Pat Kolb. Congratulations.
First of all, I would like to thank Caledon Meals on Wheels for nominating me for this prestigious award. I'd also like to congratulate all the other people who have been nominated and wish them good luck. I think the reason why I volunteer is because I like to give to other people rather than taking. And volunteering is a great way of doing this. This is why I have been volunteering for Meals on Wheels for the past 35 years. Stay safe, stay healthy, social distance, wear your mask, and wash your hands.
I'm very excited to present this next award on behalf of the Palette Valo sponsor team. As shown in its very name, the Bonnie Jaeger Award for Community Engagement Leadership honors the founding and past president of Volunteer MBC's Board of Directors, the phenomenal Miss Bonnie Jaeger. It is presented to a long-term volunteer mentor and leader who has contributed greatly to the success of one or more community organizations in Peel as a voted board chair or president. Seen by their peers and the entire community as shining examples of how just one person can make a profound difference in the building of community service organizations, here are the nominees for the Bonnie Jaeger Award for Community Engagement Leadership. And the V Oscar goes to Lynn Baker. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, I just want to take a moment to sincerely thank the Caledon Parent-Child Center for nominating me for this wonderful award. I'm humbled, I'm honored, and I'm truly grateful for being recognized. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge all of the amazing volunteers that were nominated in this category and for all of the awards tonight. I am truly honored to be part of such a wonderful group of individuals that give back to the community every single day. Volunteers make our community stronger, and I just want to say thank you. And a special thanks to the Volunteer MBC for organizing such a wonderful event year after year. Thank you.
The next award has been renamed to the Lois Rice Lifetime Volunteer Achievement Award to honor her lifelong commitment to giving back. It is presented this evening to an individual who has demonstrated an exemplary long-term commitment to the voluntary sector through sharing their expertise, their skill set, and knowledge. Every nominated person in this category has accumulated decades of volunteer experience with one or more community service organization and is a true role model for other volunteers in their organizations or community. Here are the nominees for the Lifetime Lois Rice Volunteer Achievement Award. And the winner is Chandra Mohini Sareen. Congratulations.
My sincere thanks to Indus Community Services for nominating me for this prestigious award. I have had 20 years of the humbling privilege to serve my fellow beings. 20 years ago, volunteering gave me a purpose in life, to get up in the morning and go and serve my fellow beings. And it has been a great experience. And now, as I am getting along in years, I have retired, and I'm very, very grateful to God for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Volunteer MBC. It be something you should cheer see. It's about recognizing outstanding contributions, the type of demanding work that requires attribution. It's about giving the less fortunate peace of mind at times. It's about giving them a mouthpiece sometimes that they can find, so that they feel they can speak up, not feel weak, turn the other cheek, and advocate for themselves, like metaphorically picking up dusty books off of shelves, rhetorically brushing them off, and revealing the endearing writing underneath. It's hard work that can deflate and frustrate a volunteer's ego, but have no fear. Ladies, gents, and dears, it can also elate you while you fulfill your selfless mandate, while you create memories for another that stretches the possible. The joy that comes from helping others, dear sisters and brothers, it is simply irreplaceable. Join me in celebrating and recognizing our outstanding volunteers as they keep blazing on along the good path. Let's hear it for them.
Congratulations to the award nominees and winners. Thank you all for joining the 2020 Oscars, Peel Region's annual volunteer recognition event held by Volunteer MBC. We hope this has brought you as much joy as it did to us, as a great reminder of all the goodness we can share in ways big and small. This event could not have been possible without the sponsors and the passionate team of volunteers in the creative department, the judging and events committee, and certainly this couldn't have happened without you. Be well, stay safe, and keep up all that amazing, inspiring work. Thank you.
Well, as they say, that's a wrap. This concludes Peel Region's Oscars 2020 virtual award ceremony by Volunteer MBC. Thank you so much for being a part of today's celebrations and for all your support. StepUp bonus card holders, right after this, remember to visit the event page on Volunteer MBC's website or its Facebook and Twitter pages to find out who has won the incredible 55-inch, not just TV, but a 55-inch smart TV. Hosts are excluded. Good luck with everything. Have a wonderful evening and hope to see you again at the next Oscars and throughout the community. Folks, be safe, be healthy, take care of yourselves and those around you. And thank you for your support of Volunteer MBC, its programs and its services, our businesses, and all our volunteers. God bless each and every one of you.